Okay, so, in the previous two versions, there's this kid, Ryota, and the detective, KK. Ryota's got some kind of a ghost problem. His friend Sosuke's missing. Called KK to help him. KK chased him off. Got a team of other people who aren't really important right now. And that's all. That's all that's happened in two episodes. Yeah.
Shoulders are dusty.
Well, yeah, it's dusty in here.
Like you've been sitting here for a while.
I move them. Not often, but I move them. All right. Bringing the kid back. He did not get hit by a truck. Driven by a bear. I believe you, okay? Promise. I need more to go on, kid. Why are you so convinced he was taken? Didn't happen to anyone else around here. It didn't happen to anyone else around here. Context. But it did happen to my best friend. Sosuke's been missing for 2 full days. Then the police should be able to help. Everyone has been looking, but no one can
didn't
find
you say
him.
you saw him yesterday?
This kid's a liar.
I thought it was yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know. This kid's making stuff up now. What about his parents? Have they filed a police report? I'm the only one who really cares about Sosuke. I know he needs me. No one else is even looking for him anymore, just me. He's lucky to have you. It's like when you saw crows circling above the building in one of your cases. In one of the cases you investigated. You, you knew there was more to it than anyone else. Well, Mr. KKGG, I know there's more to Sosuke's disappearance. I just need your help. Really did your homework, huh? Nope. Nope. I'm impressed. You're more dedicated than most adults I know. All the people he's working with, just like, what the heck, man? You remind me of my friend, Erica. She lost someone too. And she'll never stop fighting for them either.
KK takes another glance at the alley.
There. Yep, that's definitely a dark alley. Alright, show me exactly where the Sosuke pal here has disappeared.
Ryota perks up.
I'm happy again. I'm smiling. So you're gonna look into it? I'm here, ain't I? No. Whew. Let me check in with my team, see if they've figured anything out. Could save us some time.
KK reaches for his phone. Oh, what's up? Raw here.
I just need a quick word with one of you to follow up on what the kid has told me. Are we only going to talk to Rinko, or do you want to voice one of the party members? One of the other party members?
Sure. I'm just trying to figure out who.
Yeah.
Maybe do Ed.
Ed, you find anything on those files of yours while I was talking to this kid?
Unfortunately, I've only done a limited amount of my own research into this legend before being pulled away by other tasks. That said, I've been quite eager to continue it.
Ed, spit it out. What do you know?
Potatoes.
I was eating potatoes.
Of course, it's still just a theory. While he was speaking, Ed queued up another file on his audio recorder. Yeah. The narrator has gotten tired of this. He lets it do the talking, I guess. While installing some ethereal energy monitoring hardware that I decided to place throughout the city, I've become aware of micropulses within Tokyo's electrical grid that are only recognizable within distinct frequencies.
Like, this quirk works if it's something live action, where you can see the person and they hand you a recording device and it's their voice. But when it's all voice acted anyway, like, if it's an animation, it doesn't matter because it's the same person voicing the same character and there's no real difference. There's no reason for this quirk to exist. And then in a visual novel, where it's all text and we're still just seeing him and absolutely nothing has changed, it makes zero sense. It's one of the weirdest quirks that they give characters. Only speaking through voice calls.
Like I can see it working if it like if this kind of stuff was from a past case or whatever, and you just like recorded logs from a previous case or whatever, and like, hey, I explained this earlier. Here it is again, because it seems to match up with what the current situation is happening right now.
Yeah, like I've already covered it, so here's the file on it.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense.
Yeah, but like if you're recording your voice in the event that this particular situation could potentially happen at some point in the future,
that's dumb.
I mean, I guess writing your ideas down works, but voice recording to explain things when you already know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah. The laziest that I've seen it used is the Spider-Man, the newer Spider-Man PS4 game, where so much of it is through voice logs. They didn't, like, you hear Harry Osborn talk so much in that game, but it's all through audio logs. You don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's because of whatever twist they were doing in the end. I played the game. I beat the game. But it's still, I feel like it very easily could have been done any other way. And then Black Cat doing the same thing, and then several other characters doing the same things. You only ever hear these people talk over the phone, and it's so... It's dumb. It's lazy. Anyway.
It is my belief that these frequencies are tied to spiritual resonance, a byproduct of vanishing experiments. My intention is to continue monitoring these pulses via the mobile lab, with the hope of ultimately detecting a source location. So far, signs point to the Shibuya district, but I've been unable to produce more specific results. It's as if the source is continually moving, relocating perhaps to avoid the exact type of precision detection that I seek to achieve.
A moving target, huh? Good thing I went to shooting school. Finger gun! Hell, if you were trying to move quickly through the city undetected, you could do worse than the sewers. Well, Ed, time to test this theory of yours. Ryota, it's time to jump into the sewers. Yay, sewers!
Let's go find some manholes.
There's no manholes here. Wait, yes there is. Right there in the background.
That one.
And these party hats. Those are traffic cones, Ryota.
They don't look like it.
Nothing looks out of place, but things are rarely what they seem.
KK slowly but deliberately reaches his hands out, pointing finger gun. He's not holding on to anything, but you would think that he is by the way he's moving. Look, he's got something invisible dangling from his fingertips. Like he's...
Yeah, my finger gun radar. Beep, 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 beep. I found a manhole!
Ryota has no clue what he's trying to do, but he watches closely. However, what happens next can only be seen by KK's eyes.
He did a backflip, snapped the bad guy's neck, and saved the day.
As KK opens his fingers, a sparkling orb of energy drops from his... What? drops from his hand onto the ground. It ripples like water in a still pond, energy flowing outward into the world.
You know what this is?
You just pull energy just out of nowhere.
Yeah, this is what's his name? John Constantine? This is Japanese John Constantine. You remember that character, the DC wizard dude?
Yeah.
Played by Keanu Reeves that one time.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the character, but I know he's like magic of some kind.
Yeah, detective into the supernatural, stuff like that.
Oh, right.
He's got a moving castle thing that's really cool.
Hey, he actually did locate a manhole.
Manhole located. I'm blue now.
Is it? Oh, okay. I was like, is the game still playing?
Yeah. I think there's probably sound happening that we've got muted.
A strange trail floats into view, as though a spirit has passed through this place.
Psychic energy.
The trail leads further on, deeper into the alley and out of view.
Guess he went that way, into the manhole cover.
Puzzled, Ryota follows KK's eyeline down the alley, but sees nothing out of the ordinary.
You sure, Mr. Narrator? I can see the sewer grate. What happened? I don't see anything. Trust me good. Trust me good. It's kid, you can't see it. This is a don't you power one. And you're too young for it. To take a risk like that and change your life forever. The world's a scary place. Keeps getting worse.
I'm gonna smile as I say it.
Kid's a scary place. Keeps getting worse. It's awesome. We're gonna find your friend and get you back to your life. You betcha.
Warp.
Transition! Still transitioning!
Hello. Oh, so are we back in time or something now?
Yeah, this might be a flashback.
KK and Rinko are in big trouble this time. Running like rats, desperate to stay alive, with only a dingy old sofa between them and...
Wait, are you taller than me? Monsters!
We better find another exit.
It's still not carrying you. Exact. Just blank flat face.
Rinko turns to KK and sees him holding his head. He appears to be in great pain.
Ah, the pain. It's happening again.
Your body's reacting to the ether.
Yes, I'm in a flashback. It's whoa.
I cannot read this.
Am I on drugs? Which one of us is on drugs right now?
Do we, where's our 3D glasses?
I was just thinking that. Do I have a pair of 3D
Do we have
glasses?
3D glasses here somewhere?
I'm rewatching this in 3D glasses to see what it looks like.
As KK looks at the room, his vision begins to break in half. He tries to focus, but rather than reform, everything continues to split upon even further. That was actually a little bit difficult to look at.
Another hallucination, the world is breaking into two.
That'd be crystallized aether, another form of matter. Sounds like your body has entered the final stages. I'm trying not to laugh.
I know. Trying to still read your brain.
Sounds like your body has entered the final stages of affinity.
I have reached the
From thin air, like phantoms, we see again. These horrific visitors appear, surrounding KK and Rinko. We're surrounded. Text box flashed weird.
Yeah, I tried to give it a sound effect, but I didn't know it was coming, so it was off timed. Mr. Ryota, are you coming back from your massive drug trick yet? Drug trick?
Wait, the kid's Ryota.
Yeah. Mr. Me? Am I on drugs too?
Did your flashback do something to me?
I can see into your mind. Are you okay? Sorry, kid. My mind can be a little hard to control. Just like jumps out of my head. You just kind of stood there for. What was that about your brain jumping out? Sometimes my memories take me places.
Physically, that's what my mind dragged me along.
Hate to leave you alone again, but I'm gonna abandon you in this dark alley. You need to wait here while I look for your pal. Sit tight. I won't be long. Do we get to play a game now for a minute? Do I get to move around?
No, that's not how this one always works. A report on Rinko's computer set up flashes on screen. Edge monitoring software has a hold of something big. The results are clear. Spiritual residue. It is exactly at KK's location.
What is it now?
We just received an alert. There was a massive surge of spiritual energy at your location. We'll hold off on pursuing until we're able to send support.
No, I'm going in alone. You can't stop me. Can't wait forever for you guys. We might have a missing child on our hands. He's probably already dead. We got plenty of evidence. I know.
I'm fully expecting Sasuke to actually be like a cat or a dog or something.
Seriously.
Or a bear.
Like, it's not a cat, it's a bear. It's a bear. Everything's bears. we have plenty of evidence to support the fact that this child is a bear. I know what I'm getting myself into. I love bears. Relax. Ed's research has already prepared me. I'm ready.
I appreciate the vote of confidence on behalf of my work, but that research was actually quite limited. It was more of a brief overview, in fact. I wouldn't call it actionable intelligence, so to speak.
Yeah, you guys forget I don't listen to anything you tell me. It was a very informative overview, I'm sure. I doubt I could be any more ready than I am right now.
In fact, so did not listen to you guys. I didn't even listen to the report I'm saying I did listen to.
I'm not even listening to you guys right now.
I'm just not even listening to me. It's not fair to ask us for help when you think you need us, then use your own words against us when you're too impatient to act as a team. We're in this together.
I am a hypocrite. I love bears. That's
what the word means. That's what the word means. KK decides to address one team member specifically to make his case. We're gonna do this again.
I'm choosing myself. Never mind.
Fair enough.
I'm the only one I can trust. I'm not talking to any of you ever again.
No other thoughts or anything, just end.
Wait, I need to say something. Goodbye.
Bears.
bears.
He was never any good at following people's directions. Are we still talking on the phone, or no?
Yeah, he left his phone on. He set it somewhere, and you walked away.
That attitude of his is precisely what saved our hides on countless occasions. You don't think I realized that? Erica smiles, thinking about KK's attitude. It doesn't bother her.
I don't care the fact that he's insane. He's our boss, and he's the one who pays us. You guys are getting paid
Did they
too,
establish
right?
that?
Are we getting paid?
I remember us establishing that.
That's a headless person and a faceless
There's
person.
things here. They're everywhere. KK's eyes dart between the two horrific figures and the some incredibly strange glowing crystals that hover nearby. As he tries to speak, KK wheezes painfully.
Rinko, what would happen if someone tried to just...
Moment of pain is gone.
Hey, Rinko, what would happen if someone tried to touch one of those aether crystals?
Your guess is as good as mine. Might give you the power to fight back. Might just make you even more miserable. Might turn you into a bear. Who can say?
Worth the risk. What about him? Did it grant him strength?
Rinko nods silently. After getting his answer, KK, without hesitation, stretches his hand out toward the crystals and points finger guns at it.
Finger gun, point!
Wait, stop.
Stopping's not an option! Crystal, bear. Not for any of us.
Bear.
Crystal bear, yes.
You don't know what will happen. It could kill you.
And those things won't. We're dead if we don't try something.
I mean, they're standing right next to us and they haven't done anything, so I think we're fine.
Should we move? Was that an option? Can we move? I'm moving the control stick, Rinko. Nothing's happening.
Metaphysical
No,
controller
he has a controller.
This is what decides my every action.
You belong to the controller. You belong to the game. That's you.
Oh. We aren't out of options yet.
You've thrown away everything to fight these monsters, same as me. That's not there's not a goddamn thing left to lose at this point.
Before Rinko can say anything else, KK reaches all the way out. Ah, crystals.
Ooh. I like the way they look. Whoa.
Poof, we're gone. And now we're all gone. Okay. Manhole.
Bye.
KK follows the trail of physical energy, of psychic energy,
Physical psychic energy.
deeper into the dark Shibuya alleyway, away from the glow of familiar streetlights and vending machines. His venture into the unseen brings him to a manhole cover where the spirit residue flashes with an eerie intensity. This spot is clearly the origin point for whatever spirit is at the center of this mystery. Clearly.
Did they take you this way, Sosuke?
KK looks around again and finding nothing focuses his attention on this haunted manhole. Ugh. The spectral vision shows KK a lot more than he thought it might, revealing a glowing specter hovering in this dark and dreary place. The spirit of a man in his 30s.
I'm a bear.
A Jibakure. I guess.
Jibakure.
Jibakure. According to Japanese, you start correcting the narrator.
It's Jibakure. Jibaku.
Jibakure. According to Japanese lore, this type of spirit is trapped in a physical location.
Okay, Spectre. What's keeping you tied down there?
Mom!
Ma'am.
The Spectre seems unable to answer him.
No, that answer was quite clear. He said ma'am.
I mean, they were talking about the manhole girls earlier, so
Yeah?
I guess that's a thing people are into. Instead, he mutters, as if distracted or perhaps completely delirious. Either or, maybe both. Spectres aren't completely concerned with politeness or clarity. The narrator just starts getting tired.
Neither of us is going anywhere until I get some answers. I need to know, what are you doing here, specifically, at this manhole cover? Why not this place?
Oh, he can talk full sentences now. Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was a kid playing around, just having fun, alone. I wanted to make sure he was safe. So, just being neighborly, eh? Why do you sound like you're 80 when the narrator clearly said you were 30?
Don't question it.
Because my voice actor doesn't know any other voices right now. Yes, no, not making not. No, hold on.
Protecting!
No, this is. Yes, no, not making friend, protecting. It wasn't. I'm trying to do caveman voice because it's like bad English. It wasn't a kid though, was it? There was something else. Something lurking in these shadows. I'm going to be horribly inconsistent on this dude. I haven't picked a voice. He came out of nowhere and I wasn't prepared for it.
Did I die? I think I died. That just isn't what I expected.
Switching voice actor. Every time he talks, he sounds different. What was it?
Monster!
Oh, wait,
monster!
At the same time, hold on.
Monster! A
Oh,
monster! The specter points downwards.
Underneath, huh?
KK stares at the manhole as though he just looks hard enough he'll suddenly see what lurks in the darkness beneath its cover. He doesn't have to see the specter nod to know he's right.
If I look hard enough, I'll develop X-ray vision.
It went that way. Before he could pull up the manhole cover to see for himself, a long shadow creeps in from the edge of the alleyway.
Did you find anything?
No.
Snooping around is detective business. You don't belong back here. I thought I heard you talking to someone.
Who is this youngster?
Only I can hear you. So